adjustment for the volume on the mic. There's no button like on the headphones. Oh, crapola. Because I'm not hearing it either. Barely hearing it. I don't know what to do with that. Of oh, here we go. Let's see. Microphone access for this device is on. Allow apps to access your microphone. That's on. I'm trying to find it. OBS is currently in use. Allow apps to access your microphone. That's on. Huh. I don't see a mixer. Well, I hope the yeah, I'm in that. It puts me. I'm on Windows 10, and it puts me into that section for what can access the microphone. Yes, there's a microphone icon next to it. I clicked that. Yeah, I'm in that. It puts me. I'm on Windows 10, and it puts me into that section for what can access the microphone. Yes. Well, there's a microphone time to wake up. To it. I clicked that. Wonder what the heck happened. Because it's plugged in. I hope the microphone didn't go kaput. I don't know if this is going to work or not. This might totally screw things up. Switching USB slots. Okay, now. It's not. The microphone's not responding. Oh, yeah, the cats did go and unplug things.
What?
It was pulled out of the microphone itself. Let's see if it works on YouTube if I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
You can hear it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the cats did go and unplug things. Okay, I have sound. Thank you, felines. Oh my god, I thought the microphone died.
Yeah, you definitely had volume now.
Oh my god. Well, part of it, I have to keep the cord up to keep one cat out of it and to keep it off of my hand because I have to pull the microphone in front of me. And then it bugs me while I'm trying to use the mouse. So the cord got taken right out of the mic itself, but not all the way. So there was a tiny, tiny bit of sound. Oh my god.
All right, well.
Well, we are going to play vintage story. Oh my god. Oh, sorry to anybody who had no idea what was going on, because I didn't either. But that's resolved. So I clearly need more caffeine. Uh, all right. It looks like the sound is doing okay now. Yay. All right. Let's hop into this thing. Of course, this is Vintage Story. Once again, the mod manager, we got better ruins, better traders, bricklayers, chisel tools, expanded matter, and the HUD clock. I haven't heard yet if the world is going to need a total restart. Sorry, drinking cold water there too. If it does, I'm probably just going to stay on this version, which means I won't be able to deal with the new water wheels and stuff that'll be coming out. Because I really want to have the world keep going. But in this case, what it's also going to mean is I'm not repairing any more TLs or anything until I know what is happening with the game. If the next update, if it doesn't require a server restart, then exploring further will generate new terrain. And some of that will have the streams and stuff like that, so areas you can set up water wheels. From what I understand right now, with the pre-patch, you can't place stream blocks in order to get fast enough flowing water to have a water wheel going. So even in creative mode, you can't place them. So I hope they kind of fix that, especially for older worlds. We'll see. That's one I'd really love to be able to see happen. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to go on. Oh, what are you doing over there?
It was the trailer for Min-Max.
Oh. Suddenly she leans back, raises her arms in the air, and silently cheers. And I'm like, what the heck? I can see some of it.
It was the opening trailer for Min-Max.
Her computer monitor is a, what size TV is that? That's like a 60, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 60-inch television because her vision issues, at least that she can read and she can do stuff on the computer. So I can see part of the screen from here. But yeah, it's at an angle that I can't really see what the screen is.
It was the trailer for Min-Max.
She's excited for Min-Max. So this is what I came up with for the design for the interior, and of course everything will have to be chiseled smoothly and everything, but I really like this. This is coming out pretty. I did get flower boxes in the window. I tried to pop the window out a little bit more, and I just could not figure out getting the glass chiseled correctly where it didn't break. Put holes in the blocks. There, I can speak. One of the other things I need to do today is raise this top floor up one more block. Because, raise this one more block. Because it's kind of interfering with being able to get up on the roof. As you can see, I can't get through that. I did manage to get all top iron segments here. I went out and bought some more. I harvested trees. Have to harvest more trees. And you can see I got more shingles and stuff here too. And I got more iron fence tops yet, so we'll see where that all goes. And then one of my other projects Go down here. You can see things are getting more lit up. I'm pretty happy with that. What are you doing? He looks like he was sadly contemplating life there. I got windmills up. I expanded those windmills. Expanded the sails. I could only expand on one side of this building because the other side has got the smokestack from the kitchen going up, so it interferes with the spinning of the mills. This took a little bit. I had to raid flax from everywhere. I went to the outpost, I went to my wife's place, and the host is not responding. Sweet. I think this is going to be a long day today. The only thing is it looks like this is going to be very slow. I don't know what is going on. I suppose once I get the Hellhammers out, I'll have to figure out how to speed that up, because I thought that the height would contribute. And I mean, things are going. I got all 4 connected. But it doesn't matter how fast the wind goes. This is not moving, and I don't know. I mean, it's moving, but it's not moving fast. I don't know why. So hopefully I get somebody watching later that can help me out with that. And another thing I'm going to have to do is get more storage in here too. Eventually. So I'm a little perplexed here as how I'm going to do that. We'll see. Chores in the way. I'm gonna have to cook some more flint up. I had cooked a whole bunch of flint, and I had saved the game, came back on, and there was charcoal in one of the fire pits that I had taken out, because I cooked like I said, I successfully cooked a bunch of flint, and then had some in the quern and some in my inventory. Well, the inventory stuff on me was gone. The stuff in the quern was the correct amount. There was charcoal instead of brown coal in the fire pit. And yeah, that was, I'm like, what the heck happened? Where did everything go? So, yeah, that wasn't fun. Okay. Now, part of this, I need to have solid beams are going to run this way. Whoops, that's not oak. Yeah. This is going to be the solid block of the slate, and this is going to be solid blocks of shingles. Okay. Here we go. So this is just how I did the timber framing on this part. I still really, really like how this whole design with the larch worked out just really nice. That looks so pretty. I kind of had my doubts when I started it, but I just like the warmth of it, but yet it's bright and it makes things look so much brighter. Sorry, I still need some caffeine because I do have to work all night tonight. Well, I did have 3 people lurking, but they stopped probably after my snafu with the sound. I can't believe that. That got pulled out. At least the microphone's not broken. I'm happy with that. Hi, Silky Kitten. She's just a silky kitten. I still have to upload a tarot review video as well. Or talisman cards. I had gotten some and off of Etsy, and they're not bad. They're kind of fun to work with, but I recorded it a few days ago. Then I went and did the reading I talked about that I was going to do. So I think things are a little bit behind at the moment, but that'll change. Okay, let's move that. Yeah, I'll just get that uploaded anyway because it's an interesting deck. I didn't use it in the reading because it's one that I'm not used to using yet. But I used the Labyrinth Tarot and that worked out really, really nice. Very happy with that deck. There we go. This is starting to look so nice and bright in here. This will allow me to get, oh, don't go too far. I think I went too far, maybe. We'll see. Okay, down one. You have to forgive me too. I mean, I seriously did just wake up. And I wanted to play vintage, and it's like, well, I need to get on stream and do this. Was supposed to be 16 hours today, but I'm actually doing a shift on Friday instead. Okay. Let's see. Just doing this to kind of measure where I'm at. Okay, right there. That might be okay. I'll put up some of the slanted shingles on the outside and see where it falls. Okay, so we need to make some. I made up a lot of shingles, but I think this build might force me to make more shingles. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, done with that for a moment. Well, that's got to meet with that one anyway. So let's get that back. It's the bricks that I'm using to hide gaps in the roof that are kind of in the ones that are affected by the slope of the roof. Yeah, because that should go to right there. Okay. All right. And this is where I'm going to need some slanting. Let's go over one more. Okay. I hear you, oh rift. Okay. That there. And that might be okay. Let's see. Okay. I gotta go over one again. Careful not to fall off, feather. God, I really like that pattern on that wood. I should almost do it like right along there instead of the chert cobble. Okay. Over here, one more. All right.
Pardon me.
I used to complicate these roofs like this in the other block game too. Okay, that works perfect. I got it. All right, that's looking like it's going to work out just fine. Yeah, I also swiped some flat copper plates from my sweetie's house. I gotta make the armor dummies so that I can go and harvest wax from my bees. And then make the lanterns that she was planning to make.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Like I said, I grabbed the copper plates, so. Hey, this is way high up there. Okay. This next one, I'm going to have to go from down there to get that section. Okay. I'll be careful. I must not fall down. Yeah, I gotta make some more, ooh, I'm almost out of slanted too. I have to make some more, fire clay. So that's part of today's tasks too. Okay. I am going to end up being out of shingles. I'm going to have to make some more of those too. Okay. I did make a road to that building material, or was it building materials or the furniture trader? Yeah, I like the look of the windmills. They're pretty. Okay. Well, you know that's going to be the top floor of that. What do I do with it? Because even if I put these, I suppose I could put these down. Let's try that. I don't know what I got there. Okay. I do need that. Aged polished rock. Aged polished cobbled rock. What do I have more of? Okay, I'll just use that. Okay. So this whole floor's got to be raised up. See, once I get this tower planned, then I should be okay getting the next one planned out. Gesundheit. Gesundheit again.
Ah. Thank you.
That. Okay. Yeah. And then this is what I wanted to do here. It's not as dark as I thought it was going to look, but it still gives a nice detail, so we'll go with it. Looks darker in the inventory than it does up top here. Okay. All right. Let's take all of this out. So I do like the bricks on top better. I think that looks much nicer. I spent all that time placing this floor. That's the thing about designing this stuff, though. Oh. Yeah. Let's take this out a moment. Because this I want to continue with. Okay. I'll have to run around the outside of the building and pick things up. Oh my word. And I'll take that out. Just because I don't want it falling down. That one too. Oh, what a view up here. Well, it's going to be a view, all right. Okay. That's shingles. Oh, this, I think I was going to go one further out on that. If I lose some of these blocks, I do. Not much I can do about it. Just have something in mind here. Okay. Sorry. Still trying to wake up with some caffeine. Whoops. Okay, don't fall down that feather. That could be painful. This is a little high up. All right. Let's grab that. And, okay. Don't fall down. Okay. Don't fall down the hole. Oh my God. And there's so much more of this thing in my head yet. Like that. Okay. Whoops. Well, it went all the way down. Okay. And And that one has got to come out. And all right. Okay, looks like those gaps are taken care of. Yeah, I definitely like these sandstone blocks up here better. I think it looks nicer. Gonna suck if I run out though. Oops, wrong thing. I think I'm gonna run out. Crap. So this has to come back one more. I think the slate cobblestone stairs are going to be cheaper to make than those bricks, although I'm sure I looted enough of those bricks. Okay. So those have to come out and go back. Okay. And where did they go? I wasn't a fan of those anyway. I think they looked out of place. So let's go with the slate. Yeah. Grumble, grumble, grumble. This isn't permanent either. Large stairs might be. And there is going to be a door at the top here. So I might have to bring the large stairs back a bit. And we'll go there. Okay. And yeah, let's throw those in. Seriously, do you have to be pushing me around? Well, better than what they normally do. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. I leaned back from the microphone, so hopefully nobody had their ears explode. Oh, gosh. I think I might have another one. Thank you. So anybody who is watching right now, of the 14 that are watching, if one of you is willing to hop in, that has experience with windmills, I could probably use some help. Let's take that out.
What's the problem?
Oh, trying to figure out what is going on with my power. Because even though I have those way high up, it's not doing anything. I mean, it's slow as heck. I don't have the helve hammer hooked up, but yet the axle's turning really, really slow. So same problem you have over at your base. I just don't know.
I think I've got the... I don't know.
That's what I was hoping. I mean, there's 14 people, 16 watching right now. If there is somebody that has experience with windmills and with helve hammers, I'd appreciate some advice. Go. All right, so let's take all this wood down. Whoopsie. Forgot about that. Might end up having to find more of those sandstone blocks before I can go any further. That's gonna suck. Let's see, how do you craft them? Sandstone ashlar block. Rock slab polished. I've never polished rocks either. I've noticed that my previous styles of gameplay on servers kinda, because the way I had to survive and had to get building materials, was kinda dampened my actual skills. See, I'd like to have this whole top, even with the mini tower up here, be the sandstone. It looks so nice. I might have to change that. Okay, that works fine. So far nobody chatting, but 18 watching. I'll take that. He's diving through the floor. that drifter. Oh, that was funny. Okay, let's pick up some stray blocks. Oh yeah, that's the block that fell extra. Okay. Well, if there's any extra stray blocks here, I'm just going to have to deal with them. Okay. I like that rim around the top there. That looks really, really cool. That's fantastic. Now, I'm going to pop some more stuff into storage here. I really like this. This whole end is so pretty.
Come on, kid.
You have kittens protesting at you.
And then they both left at once.
Oops. Let's do that. That's a polished cobble. That's polished rock, period. That. Okay, let's take that. At least get that section finished right there. Oops. Wrong button. Okay, and I already put that away. Well, that was dumb. Ugh. Are you trying to destroy everything?
Yes.
Are you gonna be okay?
I hope so.
And that there. Okay, that looks better.
What, baby?
Okay, that looks much, much better. I'm really liking this. God, look at it on the map. It's so cool. All right. I think we're going to need another storage container for just supplies here. So I have some down in my food storage. We'll do that. At some point I'm going to have to make another saw, I think, because this one's getting abused. Oh, wow, 27 people watching. Thank you. Oh my god. I love it. And no, I'm not totally focusing on that or anything. It's just I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing the numbers, but I've streamed this game with 0 people watching, so I mean that's not why I do it. I appreciate the views, but I still would stream this game anyway because I want people later to see my progress. Okay, that one has nothing in it. Let's grab that. Those have stuff in them. I think I'll get by with just one more storage vessel, so let's do it. This is really starting to feel so homey, and God, look at this thing. It's so cool. Oh my God.
Hello.
Do you have cat? Okay.
There's our little girl, so silky.
She is so silky.
Brrrr.
She's so cute. Well, actually, I don't need these brick stairs in here. Let's put them back. That needs to be there. That needs to be there. So I'm going to have to find more oak to harvest. I have to harvest more larch. More kapok eventually. Yeah, just a lot of stuff, it looks like. But right now I have a goal. There's something in mind. Let's see if I have any in these containers first. Let's not do the cobble. Do I have enough of these? Ooh, I maybe won't. Oh, I do have more larch logs. Okay. So we'll bring them over to the tower. I don't know if that's going to be enough, so let's grab that too. All right. Now I need to find... Let's go with granite fencing. I think that's going to give a really good contrast, especially when the underside of the building is showing granite as well. There's a madness to my method. I know I got it here somewhere. Claystone, dry stone fence. Is that what I was thinking of? Granite dry stone. Let's see if I have enough. Yeah, I decided I was going to do the Helf hammer out this way, so I actually expanded, did kind of a slanted roof right here.
I think I know what the problem with our windmills is.
What?
I think there's got to be another large gear at the bottom.
Oh, maybe, but the whole axle's not turning very fast. And I've got a good... The wind is a violent storm. The mills are spinning like nuts, but the axle's barely moving, so I don't know.
Ow! Okay.
Oh, she slowed down with trying to schmurgle you, too.
I'm sorry, baby, but that was schmirgling in a sensitive area.
Okay, let's put some of these away here. Oh, I still didn't put those bricks away. I didn't like the look of that. All right, let's go up. So, what if I just do every other? So there's going to be blocks over top of this, expanding the top floor out. Not so sure. I think if I do every other, it's going to look a little bit more structural. I think that's going to look better. Yeah, I like that. It's going to make it off kilter on the corners, but because it's a rounded building, it's going to be a little off kilter anyway. Because the corners will have pieces. Okay. So
I think another big gear at the bottom would reverse the gear ratios and speed it back up. And you don't need the axle to go fast.
well, maybe. Make sure I don't fall off of this now. Okay. Okay, so this is going to end up looking more squared off here. But that's okay. I will deal with it. Okay. Yeah. Wrong pew. Oh, that looks much nicer. Okay. I can deal with that. A little more caffeine here. I might try the big axle at the bottom and see how that goes. You might be right.
But the axle going down from your first big gear and just have it go into another one, and then small axles coming out to power the hammer.
Yeah.
That should change the gear ratios and speed up the hammer a bit.
Okay, let's go there. I think we'll do that. Oh, that looks a little corny. But if I do it around the corner, that looks more structural. Let's take that one out. Count can be a little bit off. That's okay. It doesn't have to be exactly every other.
The count. One thing. Two things. Four things.
You're so odd. I love you.
The count missed 3 because the count is a little off.
Oh dear. Oh my God. You guys hear what I have to live with? Of course, I married her.
You're just as bad.
Yes, I am. I'm terrible, especially at work. I have a very warped sense of humor. Most nurses actually do. Some try to hide it, but yeah. Blum, what are you doing, child? Brrr. You're insane. Well, she's kind of my niece. She's my best friend's daughter, and she adopted this beautiful gray and white silky looking cat. Short hair, long hair on the tail. She has this long, fluffy, silky tail like Chell does. It's like, this is just, I don't know where these genetics are coming from. I'm seeing more and more cats like this. But, oh, she's just a sweet little kitten. Very, very floofy on the tail. We have the monster floof, of course. I'm already up here, so we might as well. Blum, honey, what are you doing? Oh, we have cat toy. And cat scratcher. We are thus destroying it. I can't believe how much cat scratchers are. They're like 20 bucks for a cheap one. At Walmart, of all things. They're cardboard. It's like, you know, I have seen some YouTubers who have taken strips of cardboard and glued them upright so they look like the texture you find on cat scratchers and just making their own. And it's like, you know, it's getting to be, with hot glue, of course, it's getting to be the point where I might have to do that myself, because these two girls destroy cat scratchers. Well, so does Wraith, too. He's very good at it. But I can't get over the cost of them. They're just cardboard. Why am I going to pay $20 for something that's totally destroyed in days, if that? Okay, let's do support over here and right there. Okay, right there. Oops, that wasn't what I planned. Boy, I'm up here. Oh my goodness. I am up here. Okay. It's 10, almost 11 o'clock at night in game. So I'm not going to have daylight for a little while here. So I can't even really see what I'm doing with this thing. I'm wondering still if I just take that sandstone stuff and line the outside of it. I need to go look. I need to see if I have any other sandstone supplies. Wait, I have storage all over. That's the only one I have of that. Aha! Little bit more. I might have enough to go make a ring around that. What's that? H log. Building material traders might have some. Metal parts, copper spearheads. Ah, I got more. Ooh. Not enough to do that whole floor that way. How many did I get? Another 37. Gotta think on that. Wait a minute, what is that? Dark mud brick. That would look really cool at the top of for a smaller tower. I could see that. That smaller tower's in the middle of it's going to also need some red roofing. Okay, let's grab that so it's out of storage. All right. I don't want dark inside that mini tower. Claystone ashlar block. I don't think that's going to help. Okay. That's my spares storage things. Well, except for in the kitchen area. Let's look there too. I do love this little house. It's so cute. Oh my God. Not there. There's solid iron doors. I should actually bring that high fertility soil over to my wife's place too. All right. Let's see what I got. Okay, I didn't leave any there. That's good. I don't want to do that. Let's do the kapok slabs for the center of that thing. We'll do the sandstone around the outside. Let's look at that in the center. I'll get that right there, I mean. Let's put it here. I like having tools in this first half of the bar, regardless what I'm doing. Okay. I want people to be able to walk around this. Just plotting this out right now. Yeah, let's go that way. It's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. I don't care. Okay. That could actually go out one more. Huh. Well, that was weird. Okay. Let's go out one more. That there, this out one more. It's not perfectly round, but then this isn't perfectly round either. Let's go one more here. Because I had to deal with the flatness nearby that other piece of roof there. Okay. So let's take this out. Okay. And we'll go around this way. Yeah. And oops. Nope. There, that's a little better. Okay. Whoops. Hey, of you 48 people, anybody experienced with windmills and helve-hammers? There, that looks better. Okay. Again, not perfect because of all this dingy, janky stuff there. But that's okay. All right. So this is going to be the floor here. Yeah, that'll be okay. Whoops. Okay. That's going to be holding a chandelier for down below. So I needed a full block right there. Ah, more. Yay. So I'm going to take out that kapok underneath. Okay. And I know I will be making more dark mud brick. Okay, I want that more solid looking up here. I'm gonna make some more slate cobble, I think. And I'm gonna go I don't want to spin the ashlar blocks on this. I want this tower to look a little dingy, but we also need to have some light, so let's do that. Well, this is actually for performers. Although I suppose people visiting can come and see this little tower too. So we'll put some tables and stuff in here, I think. Let's do that. I want to be able to have it that light can come in. Okay. Alrighty, now let's take that lower kapok out. So this tower is going to be up a little ways and then have a conical red brick or red shingled roof on it. I really, really like this build so far. It's coming out really nice. Still my favorite game. I kind of can't wait for Crimson Desert to come out. I'm so tempted. It looks like the roleplay potential. I mean, I still haven't finished Skyrim. Still have it installed. Still got my first Skyrim character, and I don't want to see her, you know, go anywhere. I did a lot of single player role play with that, with my first character, and so, but I really enjoy the game, but the world is so tiny. I mean, really, Whiterun is not even a village, really. I suppose it could count as a village, but it's so small, and of course, you know, it's an old game, so they made the world a lot smaller. The cities are really just villages. There's not enough life, there's not enough buildings, there's not enough land to actually call them cities. And so I'm kind of curious to see how Crimson Desert is going to be handled. It looks phenomenal. There's a bullseye on the roof here. Ceiling's got a bullseye. Part of some of the hard part, though, is it's difficult for me to sometimes sit down and game with my work schedule. And I need to start live streaming art again too, so I think that's what's going to divide up my time. Okay, let's get some light on this situation. Some of the stuff that I'm not using a lot of is going to go right up into the storage up here. That's what that was. That's right. Still need that. I need slate cobble. Still need that out at the building. Okay, that looks all right. Yeah, I added one of the bears that I cured and stuff right here. It's so cute. This just looks so cute. I love this so much. Other than the arsenic in the blue and green, well, mainly the green wallpapers back in Victorian era, I could see myself living there. All right. lighting. That's what I was looking for. Which I don't think will be down there. Thought I had another chandelier somewhere. Yes, hello. There, I do have a chandelier. Not so sure I have candles. I might. Nope. I think I have candle stubs. Which means I might have to take a break and craft some armor dummies so I don't get attacked. No, I had more chandeliers there too. Well, it's not armor stands, it's the training dummies, I think, that the bees get aggravated with. Okay. Because I don't think I have any beeswax. Yeah, I'm running around like an idiot. God, it's gonna be a long night at work. That's just beeswax. Oh, 3 beeswax cooked in a pot. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So I'm going to need more flax fibers, which I think I have a few. And I need beeswax. So that single beeswax isn't going to do me squat right now. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what else. Nope. Straw dummy. Two bales of hay and a stick. Okay, well, I'm distracting myself though. That's not part of my goals today. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, that looks so cool. That's what I have been seeing in my head. I was going to make more slate cobble. See, I got myself pretty distracted here. Let's at least get the chandelier hanging in that top one and then go back and make some more slate cobble. Oh my god, that's looking so cool. Whoop, that. There we go. Don't let me get distracted this time, guys. There's 50 of you watching. All right. We can still get this put away. I will be needing it for the other tower, so might as well. Don't need that. I don't want to spend the nicer looking blocks on the very top there. Just lining the outside of the building. I don't think that's a good use of materials. Gotta take him out of there because I have a stack of them. Okay. Okay. Oh. That all the red clay I have? Yeah, because I thought I grabbed more red clay. I made a bunch of fire clay. That's all plasters there. So I harvested a bunch. Oh, because I had made materials. Ah, hi, opossums. Ah, there's the red clay. I thought I harvested a bunch. Good grief. Let's take that out. Slate rock. Well, let's put one of these back because I know I'm not going to need that much red clay. Okay. Oh, that's that kind of rock. Crap. Put it back. I don't want to spend that on the outside of that building. I think just the plain conglomerate looks so nice. So I need slate stones. This is how it normally looks. I know I had slate rock in here somewhere. Unless I spent it all. Slate stone, here we go. Yeah, I don't have the windmill working yet for my helve hammers, and I gotta figure out, make sure that I'm gonna be able to maximize the power on that. But right now I'm working on a building. A very large building. And very detailed. Okay, let's put that red clay back. Where were you? Oh, come on. I just saw it right there. Jeez. That's funny. Like, hey, where'd you go? So yeah, those windmills are not hooked up yet. That's gonna be for my helve hammer and stuff. You can actually craft them. They're pretty easy to craft, and it's a single item per crate. So I really liked the storage room. Yeah, this is how this monstrosity is turning out. All of this has got to get chiseled yet. And this is the King's Gate over the road. On this side, I plan on making some gypsy wagons that are going to be parked out here, like in a parking lot, but there'll be some merchants along here, and then merchants inside. And I'm going to have to start producing walls. Once I get the gypsy wagons and this thing chiseled up, then I need to start on the stage that looks like a pirate ship, just like the Minnesota Renaissance Festival has one. So I'm kind of making a Renaissance festival grounds in a way. So this entire building here is an inn. And of course I'm doing all this before I go to work, have to go to work. I work night shifts. I'm a nurse, so I get to be long shifts, but today they were overstaffed, so I didn't have to do 16 hours today, so I picked up Friday night shift instead, so I'll still get my 40 hours in. Okay. Madness to me method. Okay. Feel like I just got done dealing with night. looted a lot of these blocks. There we go. And we'll do that way. A lot of this work on this building I've been doing off camera too, because it's like toying around with ideas for it. And let me show you the interior. The premise of this too, when you see like some of the Renaissance festivals, there's King's Gates where there's extra smaller balconies where they kind of harass each other from balcony to balcony. There's a hill over there. I'm going to make a mock cannon over there, because usually the Minnesota Renaissance especially, they have a cannon that fires off right when, to signify that the gates are to be opened and that the festival will begin. So far, here's the inside of it. I have to do larch wood all along these ceilings and then chisel, you know, so it's nicer angles. This is chiseled, just the nice looking windows. Kind of did a bump out. That was Rowley's suggestion. Used to play Aura Fury and Mystic Wind server with Rowley, who is one of those who is a designer for Better Ruins. So I do have some mods on here. There is Better Ruins and Better Traders and Bricklayers, and unfortunately some of the vendors and bricklayers are broken because they're supposed to be able to sell glass, and I can't get them to even let me click on them. So I've tried to get that fixed, and I've done according to suggestions that are on the mod database comments for bricklayers. I can't get the vendors to work, and I don't know if it's related to the fact that I have Better Traders on. That might be why it's broken. But so if I get to where I need to use glowing glass, it's going to take a bit to make it. And I have some designs where I need glowing glass. Especially if I do my black ink cap mushrooms, I really need the glowing glass. Because they're going to be some of the lights along the roads. So if I can't get to where I can make it, which means I need to do a lot of panning to get uranium, I think. But if I can't craft it, I'm probably going to have to go into creative and spawn it in. Which I'm not a fan of doing. But I'm going to also be spawning in humans, because we do have some humans now. And traders here. I have no choice but to spawn them in, so that's what I'm going to end up doing for those. But I had to spawn in goats because I had absolutely no animals in this area whatsoever. So I spawned in a couple black and white goats, and they've had babies since. But that's like kind of my limit. Whoops. My limit on doing creative. Although I had to correct some land formation went wonky on my wife's build. I had to get into creative and then into commands to get the water out of a spawned-in structure, because it was right in the middle of it and just could not get rid of it. There we go. Okay. This was a village at the start. Of course, right here was nothing. But I had made a road that went from my wife's keep over to my village here, and so I've been expanding the village since, and I wanted an inn tavern type thing that goes right over top of the road, which was mimicking a build I had in that other block game years and years ago. And that's the one on previous episodes I described how a lightning strike set the whole thing on fire because my friend Paranor had fire tick on and my whole building was destroyed. He and I went and tried to redo it, and it was just sad. I was crying my eyes out because it was a big build. Of course, we didn't have the chiseling in that block game, you know, but it was still, it made me so sad. Okay, we're going to head over to her place, actually. Because I think I need to go look at that furniture trader, too. So I'd like to have the metal fence over those edges there. And my plan eventually is to have a person, chisel the person over the side of that fence at the very top of the tower, and then have her hair hanging, her golden hair, or yellow, hanging all the way down to the ground. To mimic Rapunzel. We do have an update coming to the game, and I'm a little nervous about that, because it's like, I don't know if it's going to wreck the world or not. I hope not, because I want to keep going on this one. Okay, Vlad, my dear. Oh, you haven't reset yet. Okay. Gotta save for those iron fence tops. And this road, of course, is going to take a lot of work eventually, but it's just having the places to be able to speed back and forth is kind of nice. I'm not decorating the road yet, of course, because I'm not sure what I'm doing with it. It's not high on my priority list. What's coming up is on part of my priority list. And it was one of the first things, but I am waiting to find phyllite stone. Because this bridge, I want to be a mix of granite and conglomerate, or not conglomerate, mixed dry stone. And do this as a pretty solid bridge here, and then have a couple fishing boats chiseled ones. And like I said, there's huge plans for this. I have one spot that looks like, this is my wife's place here. I have one spot that it ends up looking like, there's a floating rock formation that looks like a spaceship a little bit. So I'm considering I'm going to turn it into a UFO. Because why not? I think that would be just funny. Oh, I forgot she's got some. I'm going to grab it for now because she hasn't been playing. She's gotten back into World of Warships again. And for those who don't know the story, she's got MS and it has been a lot. And she's also got some bad vision problems that she gets injections into both eyes every 6 weeks. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Whee! Run over the piggies! One of my goals eventually is to have roads leading everywhere, not just the TLs, but have roads to the TLs and stuff, and all straight roads, because to me that's easier because I'm good at getting lost in real life, let alone in gaming. It's easier for me if I do get lost that I can find where a road is and just head to it, and then I can find my way back home. So that's why all the road builds. I do have paths to a couple of traders, and there's an outpost as well that I initially was going to turn it into a full build. But then I found this village here, and there is a black castle north that I just fell in love with. And I was going to restore that castle, and then I started working on the village here, and it's like the village has become my home. I can't help it. I really, really like it. So this, I want this roof to be able to, to have people walking across this as well. Kind of hard to see right now in the dark. And then this is going to be a mini tower here with a red conical roof to match the red shingles of that roof there. And this is where extra actors can be up and yelling down at people. So I think what I'm going to do is possibly I actually will need to do a fence here, I think. So if I do the metal top fence pieces that look so nicely finished, I think that'll be effective. Because there's iron fence segments and then there's iron fence tops, and I want the tops. So it just looks nicer. So, where am I at? Ingredient for dark mud brick. Oh, I just need clays, dirt, grass. Okay. Okay. Let's do that next. Let's throw one of these stacks in there. That should be enough. That in there. I'll have to make a lot more of that. Okay. Yeah, so that broken down tower I haven't gotten to yet because there's a TL at the top of it. This was an original building that I really modified. So was this one. This was just a little broken down house. I went and made it into an animal barn. This was just a partial structure here. I put the tower up. I went and did that. These two buildings were original. So, I mean, there was a lot here that I really liked. And I thought it needed to be expanded. The graveyard looking thing here actually is my farm. I still have to build a greenhouse yet. Yeah, the pumpkins are withered. I don't know why I didn't get pumpkins. I don't know how to grow them. Of course, this section here is all my bees. I have supplies for more bees here, cattails, and more red clay. I didn't realize I had more there. And of course, my quern is in this building. But let's put this guy away. There we go. Eventually, I'm going to have a big cemetery, too. Smithy, I went crazy. And yeah, I have found a lot of things through Better Ruins. And I need to get the wrench tool so that I can flip this so it's looking like it's going out here, and then have a metal pipe coming up the outside. But I just haven't made the tool to do that yet. There's my dry grass. There's the flax fibers. Let's throw those in there. these fences away. I know I had them somewhere. Where are they? Well, let's stick them in here. And flax fibers, stick those in there. Okay, so I needed grass, I needed clay, dirt, that should do. Let's see if I remember how this went. Okay, and clay on both sides. Don't know if that's going to be enough. Okay, so I need to get more dried grass. Okay. The mud bricks look nice. They end up being very pretty, and they blend in. Well, they complement the other colors. Let's see if that's enough. They tend to complement the other colors of that build. Oh my god. Oh man. I can't believe that I've got what I've been seeing in my head this whole time. Just baffles me. There will be windows in these towers too. I just haven't gotten there yet. I missed. Gonna be so much interior work. Oh my god. Let's do that first. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot more mud brick for this. So I want the tower itself visible, not just the roof. too far. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, I gotta make a lot more mud bricks. Oh, wow. Meow. Ning. Kitten. Meow. She's not actually a kitten. She's 8 years old now. But still, we call her a kitten. She thinks she's one. All right. Now I gotta go back down. And see. Whoops. Here we go. See how much higher I'll have to go. Yeah, my wife was telling me that I'm doing an epic build, and it's like, no, I'm not. Oh, yeah. It's coming out like an epic build. A little bit higher yet. Now I almost should take that fence and go all the way around with that. Looking at it. That might be what I need to fix later. Yeah, it's going to require a lot of mud brick. Well, at least if I can get the tower the right height, it's worth, let's at least get that work done. Okay, more dried grass, lots of it. Okay. Then more clay. I know what materials I'm going to be needing to get. Okay. All right, let's see what it gives me. How much? Nice. Yeah. I like that. I'm going to have to make a lot more fire clay too. Okay. Alrighty, let's go back and raise that up and see how it looks. Holy crap, I still can't believe this thing. Oh my word. And yes, opossums, you do need to play more Vintage Story. Everybody needs to play more Vintage Story. I haven't even looked at Hightail. It's so cartoony. I'm not a fan of it, of the style of it. Because I still have World of Warcraft, and that is kind of cartoony enough for me. I'm thinking this might be high enough. I don't want 2 floors in this. One more. There's a reason for this. That's because I'm going to have the conical roof anchored onto something. Well, it's not a real conical roof, but okay. Back outside to see the height. Taller yet. I might put a spiral staircase in that one just to be funny. I don't know. That's got to go up higher yet. It's not fitting my vision for the height of this tower. So there's going to be one on the other side too. So we'll go up 2 more. I think that should be enough. Then there'll be oak logs on the very top, which everything can kind of anchor to for the roof. Let's go up. Okay. I think that's going to be tall enough. Let's go have a look-see again. Oh.
What?
There we go. So if I get the oak logs along the top, or darker, probably the slate cobble again, and then get the red conical roof on that. That looks so much better. Okay, well, I have to get ready to go to work and take care of animals, but you guys can see what's going on in my head anyway. This thing is looking fantastic. I'm so happy. I just can't even. So probably off camera I will finish this section of roof. I have to fire some more shingles, and then I will do the roof pieces to get ready for that. And then we can probably start on the second tower at that point. I have an area where I can go and harvest a lot of variety of the chert blocks. Not just cobble, and that's what I want on both towers so that they kind of match. And then I'm going to, I don't know. I'm looking, I think if I do that fence all the way around, that's going to look better. So I will do that too. And then get some more fire clay bricks and stuff done, and I got to make a lot of glass. And I have to go through the areas where I found lead and harvest those too. So that is my plan until the next stream. I'm going to do what I can off camera to get supplies ready so that we can tackle this thing some more. But, oh my God, I am still just so happy with this. Chiseling is going to take forever, but this monstrosity is just, oh my word. I can't get over this. This is looking so amazing. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for popping in. If you can, leave a like and subscribe and share. I also do art. I do tarot reviews. I'm pagan, so I kind of, look at things a little bit differently. But you guys have a great night. Blessed be everyone. Take care. And how do I stop this crazy thing?